welcome everyone to the EFT tapping meeting. Today I will be discussing one point, the first point of EFT. So we have 9 different points, and actually we have these meridian points all over our body. But one day someone decided I'm going to get the 9 points that connects to the whole body, and we're going to tap on those points. These 9 points, like I just said, connects to the whole body. So you could be tapping on one point and you'd also be tapping on your bladder. You'd also be tapping on your stomach. You're also tapping into your knees, your feet. Just our whole body is so connected. So we will discuss just the first point today. And that first point is called the side of hand or karate chop. So the side of hand, when we tap into this point, you can use either one finger, two finger, all 4 fingers. Because when we tap with our fingers, we're also tapping to points in our fingers as well. The first point, the karate chop, we're also tapping into the small intestine. This is the fleshy part of the side of hand. Some refer to this as the karate chop because it's like you're doing a karate chop. This point supports the birth and growth of new ideas. So, for me, my opinion is the reason why it's the very first point is because it actually increases clarity and also helps us think of new things. So sometimes if you're not sure what you're going to tap on, you're not sure what to say, maybe you're not even sure what you feel, tapping on this point, even without saying anything, just tapping, just quieting your mind, it allows the birth and growth of new ideas. It allows for space for more information to flow through. Although all points allows more information to flow through, this point specifically helps us figure out what are we going to tap on? What do I want to say today? What do I want to feel? What do I want to do? It increases the clarity of what you already want. It also accelerates transformation. So while we're tapping, what we're doing is we're transforming our feelings, our negative feelings, to positive feelings by feeling it. Tapping helps us feel it to heal it. And so this helps accelerate that transformation, kind of like telling our healing part of us, hey, let's get up and let's heal. Let's go a little bit faster. Though healing doesn't always have to be fast. This just kind of puts the speed a little bit faster, just so we can see more results. This point, the side of hand, connects the wisdom of the heart to the body and mind. So our heart chakra, so not just the heart that pumps the blood, but our heart chakra, it is actually the very first chakra that gets formed when we are born. So light comes in from the top and from the bottom, and it forms our heart chakra. This is where we start off. Like, this is the very beginning of humanity, of humans, of babies. This is where all our emotions are. So this wisdom over here of our heart, it's from the very beginning. It's the very first chakra that's formed, and it connects that wisdom to the body and mind. This point, side of hand, also enhances self-expression. So if you're having a hard time expressing yourself, you would like to perform, or you would like to just speak your truth, tapping here is a great point to be able to enhance that self-expression. We're all born with the throat chakra, so we all have the ability to express ourselves. But sometimes they're blocked. Sometimes some traumatic thing happened and we are afraid to express ourselves. Tapping here helps enhance that and kind of clears out our throat chakra. Side of hand also gives us the ability to separate what serves us from what does not. Many times in the past, there are many things that we have picked up, tools, behaviors, actions, thoughts, beliefs that used to serve us, especially someone from a traumatic childhood. They may have picked up certain things like hiding, maybe screaming, anger, sadness, depression, all these things that we may have picked up as children because at one point they served us may not serve us anymore as adults. And so tapping here helps us have that clarity to know, hey, you know what? I think me hiding from life is not serving me anymore. Maybe it saved me at one point, but it is not anymore. So tapping on the side of hand helps kind of separate what is serving me today and what is no longer serving me. When we have the awareness of what is no longer serving me, we can work on letting it go. The side of hand also strengthens our spine, so our physical spine, and also being able to stand up for oneself. You know how they say having a strong spine or strong back helps us stand up taller? Well, it goes the same if we have a strong spine physically. It also does help us stand up taller and stand up for oneself. We want to be able to defend ourselves. We want to be able to speak up for ourselves if anything happens. And so tapping here helps us stand up for ourselves, have that strength to say, hey, I can protect myself now. And this side of hand also, when we tap here, enhances flexibility, creativity, and connection with others. So quite literally, this one point focuses on so many different things already. And this is just the first point. So this enhances flexibility, and it's not just physical flexibility, though if that is your goal, tapping here is a great point to do that, but flexibility in life, being able to adjust, being able to think from a different perspective, that flexibility of thought, flexibility of action, flexibility of behavior, which helps us being able to move and flow with life. It enhances creativity. There are other points that we tap on that also enhances creativity, but since we're just focusing on side of hand today, I just wanted to note that there are lots of different points that focuses on creativity. So, side of hand, creativity. Creativity is absolutely being able to draw, write, color, but it's also creativity in thinking. If there is a problem in front of you, it might require our creative thinking to come out of that problem. So, it's not just the colorful creativity, which it definitely enhances that, but it goes beyond that. It's more creative in life in what to do. Maybe you're not sure what you want to do in life career wise. Tapping here will help you have a more creative mind about what can you do, you know? Because it's not just 9 to 5. That is not the only way people can earn money. We can earn money in so many different ways. We can have careers that maybe nobody can think of. I certainly never thought I would be doing EFT as my career, but it needed my creative mind to be able to pursue this. And so tapping here will help with that creativity of thinking and connection with others. So the opposite of addiction I keep hearing is connection. And oh, the value connection has in my life is immeasurable, honestly. And it's still something that I am working on. It's something I will always continue to be working on. But connection with others doesn't just require you to call someone up. You can have connection with someone without even talking to them. It's that feeling of connection. It's feeling that I am one with the universe. I am one with God, source, higher power, higher self. When we feel one with it all, we automatically feel more connected to other people because we realize if I am one with God and I am one with nature and I am nature, then isn't everyone else nature too? Isn't everyone else connected to God too? And in that feelings such as loneliness, depression, abandonment, all these feelings start to kind of trickle away because we are connected. And yes, it will also help us pick up the phone. It will also help us set a date and meet up with a friend or go on a date and put yourself out there for romantic relationships. But it's so much deeper than that. It's so much deeper than a physical connection. It is that innate connection that we are all really born with. That is side of hand, the emotional aspect. And now for the physical aspect, tapping on the side of hand taps into the small intestine meridian. So the function of the small intestine is it distributes nutrients throughout the body. So when you're eating food, we are eating nutrition. That's what they call nutrition. And this nutrition, it's nutrients that go all over our body and wakes the cells up. What food really is doing, good food, mind you, good food, it wakes the cells up to be able to communicate with each other. When all our cells are awake and communicating with each other, our bodily functions work better. Our lungs is communicating with our stomach is communicating with our intestines, our legs are communicating with each other, and they're working together in harmony to be able to keep us healthy, strong, and long living. So don't discount the don't discount the benefits of nutrition, because it's quite literally waking us up, waking each and every cell of us. And so tapping on the side of hand actually does that too. It helps the nutrients get distributed properly all throughout the body so that our cells wake up. Some symptoms of imbalance would be poor circulation, meaning poor circulation of the blood and oxygen in our body. If you have weak legs, if you are feeling extra cold, swollen lymph glands, sore or stiff shoulders, if you have too much acne, if you have nerve pain, poor digestion, and stomach distension. So, all these are some, not all, some symptoms of imbalance. And so, if you ever feel these symptoms, tapping on the side of hand would really benefit you. And because it's about nutrients, if you are eating, right before you eat, tapping on this point will help wake up your cells and be like, well, there's nutrients coming in and it's ready to accept it. Or even after you eat, it's waking up the cells and saying, hey, accept these nutrients now so that the cells can work for us. So that is just a small thing about side of hand. I could go on and on forever. There's so many benefits. It's unreal, honestly. And this was just one point. But I hope you got something from that. That was tapping on the side of hand or karate chop. And thank you for listening.